What if I told you glow up isn't what you think it is? In your 20s, you could have believed that a real glow up is meaning fixing your face with makeup, fixing your appearance with good clothes. But what if I told you there is so many other layers of a real glow up that many women will never feel in their lifetime? In this video, we're going to explore 5 signs of a real glow up. Hi, my name is Baita and I help women build better relationships with themselves so that they can change the relationships they have with others. A real glow up isn't just something that you see on the surface. It starts with the relationship with the body that you have. And if you haven't watched my other video here, where we explore 5 mistakes when it comes to your nervous system regulations while you're trying to glow up, then watch that after this video. So let's get back into it. What most women think of a glow up is fixing the body, fixing the face, fixing the image on the outside. This is a makeup glow up. And what I call a real glow up is a healed glow up. When your nervous system, your mind, emotion, your body actually go in the same direction that you have, which brings you to this intentional life that you're living. I've seen this again and again. Women trying to fight their natural aging, or while transitioning from their 20s and 30s to their 40s, they sort of not have this healthy relationship with their body. Instead, they are starting to fight with their body and not understanding the damages that it is doing to their bodies. This could be working out as punishment. This could be restricting certain food because they are good or they are bad. And this could also mean that avoiding resting altogether because of the hustle grind, But this is exactly why this distinction between a real glow up and a makeup glow up matters, because a real glow up, the transformational glow up, comes from true self-acceptance. Researchers show that when women cultivate this self-acceptance and self-compassion, they tend to experience more positive body image and less fixated on the appearance, even in the face of social pressure and weight fluctuation and the stigma that comes with the weight. This is why I say transformation isn't something that is surface fixed, but it comes from a deep internal relationship that you have with your body. This is true glow up. First sign of glow up, you stop needing your body to prove your self-worth. The makeup glow up says how you look is how you feel, and how you look is going to determine how your day feels. Your confidence depends on how you look on that day. I mean, we all want to look good. Like we came out from magazine cover, but the reality is just not that case, isn't it? If let's say that day didn't go as you planned it would go, this little experience may make you feel imperfect, make you feel like you are not enough, make you feel like it's ruining your day. And because you bring this back home, maybe you show it to your loved ones, maybe you take it out on your body, or maybe you even say, I had a bad day today, so an ice cream is going to fix this up. But a true transformational glow up does not depend on the body. This is when you experience the same day, right? But then you perceive it differently. If something that you have planned to go a certain way did not go a certain way, you don't take it personally. You don't internalize it or associate it with what you look like. In fact, you accept it for what it is. It's just a feedback. You can feel good in your body even on imperfect days, and that is a true transformational glow up. You walk back home calmer and less reactive. You start looking at things as feedbacks rather than personal criticism that keeps you feeling like a victim of your life. Sign number 2 that shows true glow up is the habits that you choose. Are they supporting you, or are they sort of like fixing the surface? Makeup glow up says that when you feel sick, when you had to skip the workout, when you had to take the week off, right? What you do is when you're trying to get back at it, you don't give yourself rest days. You rather be sick and push harder. You rather not feel the emotions that you're feeling at the moment. Feeling unwell, letting your body rest. But you rather fix the body on the outside because you have this timeline that says, I can't just rest. Real glow up is when you understand when you need to rest, when you need to push, when you need to take 2 steps back. Real glow up is knowing where the body is at, understanding the state of your mind, your body, your emotions. You start to listen to the signs that your body is giving, and you start working from a nourishment point of view rather than the resentment or rushing the timeline point of view. The real glow up is when you stabilize your energy from within. Instead of thinking, oh my god, I'm going to need to start over when I get back on track, you understand where your body is at and you calibrate accordingly. Sign number 3 is that aging feels natural and not like a time capsule threat. If I had a dime for every time I hear a woman says, I'm growing older whenever they reach their 30s, right? I would have been a millionaire. So often I hear women in their 20s and 30s saying, oh, my youth is flowing away. Honestly, I don't feel like myself anymore. I don't have any control over my body. I have no control of my mind. I have no control of my emotions. But there's a distinction between a time capsule and being stuck in a cycle that is only going to age you much faster because of the stress that comes with it. This is why many women kind of fall into the trap of quick fixes because of the fear of aging, obsession with reversing the aging, obsession with biohacking without fixing the foundational steps. I mean, I truly believe that aging is such a privilege because if you have crow feet under your eyes, then it shows that you have laughed so much, you have cried so much, you have life experience that is filled with evidences of novelty and wisdom. These are natural signs of aging and joy. Transformational glow up is when you are working towards evolution of you growing older. You know you have the risk of getting sarcopenia, you have the risk of getting osteopenia. After your 30s, you start to lose your muscles. And instead of beating yourself up and getting quick fixes, you start improving your lifestyle instead. What can support you? How do I support my body? How do I support my muscle? How do I support my frame? How do I support my nutrition? Real glow up makes you feel grounded in yourself and bring back some power within. When you trust your body's wisdom, right? When you start listening to your body, you no longer panic from getting older with the time illusion. Sign number 4 is that your nervous system is quieter, even without the perfect circumstances. This is my favorite because it holds so much power. Makeup Glow Up says that you can only calm down when everything else around you is perfect and is under control. The reality is that there is so much of unknown circumstances. Every fluctuation, every change in your body, every time you panic and surprise, your nervous system is kind of like in a radar that, that is sensing threat. So just imagine that you are going for a jungle trekking, right? And then you have this compass that shows whenever your direction is slightly off. That is how your nervous system is to your body. It shows your north. And if it is slightly off, it shows signs like scanning for threat, always on the lookout, always stressed out. And these are the signs that you must be alert. This is when you start looking for the rigid diet, that one quick fix that is going to fix everything. And that unfortunately gives you a long-term disappointment. So the same scenario, let's say in this transformational glow up state, right? Let's say you're going for traveling, right? And you find yourself in this situation of, oh, I'm unable to get my healthy nourishment. But then you still go above and beyond in looking for something that is almost similar to what you normally eat, or choose healthier choice. So in that way, you don't feel so bad about yourself. Or maybe you just say, I just want to have this nice experience and I don't mind trying this food outside of my regular diet, right? So this flexibility is something that comes from transformational glow up and not from the makeup glow up. Sign number 5 is you feel whole and not always feel like I'm getting almost there. Surface level glow up has always been about needing the next fix. What is the next fix I can get? Maybe if I have a headache, I'm going to fix it with aspirin. Maybe if I can't poop, I'm going to get some Metamucil. Or maybe if I'm not feeling okay, I'm going to just get something to fix this situation right now. But real glow up, the transformational glow up, is not rooted in this mindset. However, it identifies this as a dysregulated body and looks at it in the angle of, okay, if my body is feeling this way right now, how can I bring change so that these symptoms improve? Like if I have trouble pooping, then I would seek healthier options to get maybe more fibers in my system rather than, popping that pill that's going to help me poop. This is something that is rooted in your biology instead of fixing only the surface level symptom that you often feel, like feeling energy drained, having difficulty with your digestive system, imbalances in your microbiome. All of these are signs that your body is showing that you need a better way to communicate with your body and develop respect and deep love for the body that is keeping you alive. This is when the actual shift happens. When you see yourself as this person who takes care of this body, because that body holds so much of you. Your body, your emotions, your food, your nourishment, everything goes together. So this is what I mean by a real glow up, because these are very stable, very rooted, and very connected to your being. I hope these 5 signs shifted the way you think of glow up. If you're still here listening to this video, thank you. And this is me inviting you to follow this channel because I'm going to have a whole bunch of series on the real glow up that I'm going to walk you through all 6 pillars when it comes to real glow up. We are going to explore regulation without needing discipline, nutrition that supports your actual biology, microbiome and gut health, cycles and hormone-aware living, and 5, movement, rest, and sleep that helps you restore, and lifestyle design that makes change livable, adaptable, and sustainable. And I truly want you to glow with me. I'll see you in the next one.